What's up, guys? I'm Ryan with Ryan Epps Fishing, and on today's video, we back out here on Douglas Lake. We on the grass. We hunting down some of them offshore bass. It's gonna be a good video today, guys. Y'all sit back, relax. Hope y'all enjoy today's video. Got him. Trying to get him fired up. Look, one like that, he didn't feel real big, so I ain't real worried about it. The goal is just to get one of them to react, to get the rest of them fired up. So I'll be honest with you, that school didn't really look like I wanted them to look. So I knew it was going to be a little bit of a chore to get them going. Boom! Woo! Talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Go. Choking on those swim bait. Let's go. That one. It's a good one. They are down there. They are just pressured. It's a community hole right here. It's a lot of pressure. All tournaments and stuff we've had here lately. These fish right here have been pressured. I mean, everybody's found them. But you stay persistent enough, you can put a few in the boat. There we go. I like it. There we go. That's a big one. That is a big one. Oh, that is a big one. Boom, baby. Yes. Woo. There we go. Daggum stud right there. Woo! Oh, son. I like it. Persistence. Community holes are community holes for a reason. They hold big fish. Pressured big fish. Gotta slow down. You saw me throw a lot. You saw me throw a lot of things right there. All right. Saw me throw swim bait. Caught one on a swim bait. Went through the whole lineup. Picked up the spinning rod, shaky head, slowed down. There you go. Daggum, a good one right there. Woo! Down she goes. I like it. Man, do I like it. Woo! Tell you something. A 4-pounder out here right now is like a damn gold brick. It just, whoo, it has been tough to find some quality. So, I will take it. Good Lord, will I take it. But here, you just got, I mean, God, Lord, you got to get stupid slow. I mean, just creep it along. It is not your typical May deep schools. These schools right here have been hammered, pressured, and I mean it's just the beginning of May, you know. And these fish, they kind of act like end of July fish, you know. You got to get a little bit creative, but you know, do what we got to do. See if we can get us another one. Uh-oh. Got him. Come on now. Hand line them in the boat. Woo! Oh my God. How ignorant. Look at my reel. Look at it. Oh. So this right here is for that one of them comments, is for that comment on one of my last videos there that asked me how I never got backlashes. There you go. Yeah, that's about a quarter of you freaking spool right there. I don't even know how that happened. And that was on a freaking spinning reel. Threw it out there, looked down, I've got about 17 pounds of wadded up line, wadded up down around the spool. Look like some kind of drunk out here slinging around a big wad of Berkley big game. Whoo, that sucks. We're fixed. Let's not do that again. All right, let's get us another one. Stuck that one. All right. Whoo! Let's go. Got that one. Not what we're at. Not gonna work. Probably either. Oh, there's one. Got that one. I've had shit in fish tanks bigger than that. Wow. All right, guys, let's talk about what worked today. So, come out here today. Plan was hit a little shad spawn deal early this morning, and then transition out deep later in the day. Didn't find much of a shad spawn. Ran to some places where we're typically, you know, I've had luck pulling in on a shad spawn this time of year, catching a few fish. We were able to pull 2 fish out this morning. Fun, but nothing real productive. Moved on out deep. Now, the thing about the deep bite here right now is there's quite a few fish out deep. There's quite a few fish shallow. You can catch them shallow, you can catch them deep. It's basically however you want to do it. Now, the problem with the deep bite is, and the problem with shallow bite too, is these fish have had a lot of pressure. I mean, this lake right here has been through the ringer. You had the Bassmaster Open, then you had a MLF BFL came through, then you had the Morristown Marine. You had some big tournaments come through here. And these fish have just been whacked on the head with damn near everything. A lot of you deep schools of fish are pressured. The way they're acting right now, you can pretty much, unless you can find one that's on something stupid that not many other people have found, these fish are kind of acting like they would late summer. You know, a lot of suspended fish, only pulling over on a deal in short windows throughout the day. Haven't found a school yet that you can just pull up on and get stupid and just, you know, whack them. I've had to slow way down and really work for these bites. Very, very tough to fire one of these schools up because they've just been, I mean, it's just a pressure deal. These fish don't take pressure well, especially these offshore fish. You know, they show up good, they look really pretty on a sonar, and you know, everybody's gonna find them. Everybody's got good electronics nowadays. Everybody's gonna find them. and especially your bigger schools on the community holes, they've just been throttled, and they're tough to catch. But with that in mind today, I knew that I wasn't going to run around and just, you know, run out of tank of fuel and run around a bunch of different spots. I had a school on one spot. Just looking at how it's set up, how it was graphing, I thought that there was some better fish in it, good numbers in it, and I figured if I sat there long enough, eventually I could get those fish to start committing to a bait, which is not normally something that I would do. That's something I'd normally do later in the year, definitely not in May, but here we are. So we pulled up there. I was actually surprised. I threw a swim bait over in there. Now this is the time of year normally I'm throwing a hollow body. I'm full blown 1 ounce hollow body 6-inch swim bait, rolling with it, but that's this year ain't normal. So the little swim bait that we ended up catching them on today, and to my knowledge they don't even make this thing anymore, but it's just a little finesse swim bait. I've got on a little hammer style head, just a nice little translucent natural color right there. It's a very subtle swim bait. It's got a subtle kick to it, and something like this can be the deal on a school of fish that's seen a lot of swim baits. I actually pulled up on that school night before last or whatever. They were set up right, couldn't buy a bite on a hollow belly. So you got to go a little finesse. What do we got going on right here? Anybody want to say hi to the YouTube? Hey Lordy. Anywho, let's talk about the real player today, because that little deal right there only put one fish in the boat. I think I lost another one on it. You saw me go through the whole progression of everything, all right? Down to the hair jig, down to all my normal stuff that I typically will rotate through. Not having it. So, it broke my heart to do it. But I had to pull out the spinning rod and get out the old shaky head. And let me tell you something. I was counting rocks with this shaky head. I'm talking slow. You figure out where that school's sitting and you soak this sucker. One cast was taking me forever. All right, it will drive you crazy, but you just got to keep in your mind they're there. All right, you know how to read a graph, you know what you're looking at, you believe that the quality's there, you know that the numbers are there. Are you going to be able to run somewhere else and find anything that looks much better? Probably not. Okay, so at that point I switched to just having that mindset of I'm just going to sit here, I'm going to slow down, I'm going to get finesse and see if we can start triggering a few of these fish. And it turns out that we could. Now this shaky head right here is a 3/8 ounce. That is a Berkley, just your standard old ball head shaky head. All right, it's got a horizontal line tie on it, which I'm a fan of for shaky heads. It's got a good little hook in it, and I have caught a pile of fish on this shaky head right here. I mean, a pile of them. As far as the plastic that you put on here, basically just whatever straight tail plastic of your choice. This right here, you can get a Zoom Trick Worm, Strike King Finesse Worm, whatever you want there will work fine. Any worm of that style is going to work good on this shaky head right here, and that's what we caught them on today. Was a trick worm style worm. Green pumpkin was what we had on there today. It's a pretty good starting point. You know, everybody's got it. Everybody's got a pack of them in their boat, so nobody should have trouble digging one out and doing this little deal right here. So that's the deal. There's nothing crazy, nothing fancy about it. 3/8 ounce shaky head, green pumpkin, Zoom Trick Worm on there. It'll get it done. As far as my setup, I'm throwing that on 8-pound fluorocarbon. All right, that's Sunline. That is my line brand of choice. So we got 8-pound Sunline on there. As far as my reel, that's a Diawa Feugo LT 2500. Good reel, affordable, won't break the bank. You can pick them up for about $100. The rod that we got that on, that's a Duckett Micro Magic Pro. That is a 7-foot medium. All right. So that is my Shaky Head setup for a 3/8 ounce and up Shaky Head. Now, if I go down to anything smaller than that, I'm gonna go down to a medium light rod. I've got a medium light Micro Magic Pro for that. But generally, if I can get away with it, there is something to be said about the lighter weights and the rate of fall. I feel like sometimes that can get you more bites. However, if you notice, when we pulled in on that spot this morning, we had quite a bit of wind pumping through there. So when the wind picks up like that, it gets increasingly difficult to fish those lighter weights, all right? Especially when you're talking about 20, 25, 30 foot of water. It can be a real problem, all right? So once I saw that, I picked up the 3/8 ounce. I tied it on to the medium Micro Magic, and we started working it. So we did not catch many fish today, caught very few. However, quality for right now, okay. Definitely not the quality we're used to seeing out of this place. I don't really know what's going on. 4 and 5 pound fish have just been like myths. Very hard to come by. You can look at the tournament results. A lot of the weights being weighed in. There's a lot of 10-pound bags, 12-pound bags. Quality has been a problem out here. There's a lot of fish. You can catch a lot of fish. Okay, don't get it confused. You can catch a lot of fish, but you can catch a lot of 2-pound fish. Pile of 2-pound fish. Not exactly what a lot of people are looking for. So to get those 3, 4, 5 pound class fish found and caught has been a struggle. However, we were able to put one fish today, 4-pounder in the boat. So, you know, we'll keep working at it. Try to find some. Try to find some more. Put them in a boat. So, we're going to keep it short and sweet today. You're all going to be seeing a lot of deep fishing videos coming up. It is that time of year. Offshore, deep, that's my jam. So that's what we're going to roll with. So, that's all I got for y'all today, guys. If you like the videos, make sure you go hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit that notification bell. It's going to let you all know when I put out all my new videos. If you got any questions or comments, feel free to leave those in the comment section down below. I will get back to y'all with any answers I can give you. Until next time, y'all make some time. Get out there on the water and catch you a few. I'm Ryan Epps. Y'all have a good one.